Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of our quest for the Haunted. Now, as the new week continues, we need to return to Eris at the helm. Something tells me we're going to be communicating to her through the Crown of Sorrow.
There is a misconception among the Vanguard that nightmares are like spirits. That they are who they appear to be. This is untrue. They are forged from the darkness and born of your own subconscious fears, desires, and regrets. They have only as much power as you give them. We project our shame on these nightmares and make them real, but they are not inherently evil, no more than the darkness itself is. The nightmares are a weapon, and a weapon can be turned on its creator. I believe I have found a way to do just that. We approached the last ritual of severance the wrong way, attempting to banish the nightmare of Aldrin Sov. But I should have known. Denial is not the way. Return to the Leviathan, Guardian. Harvest the nightmare essence we need to perform the ritual again. And perhaps this time acceptance will succeed where rejection has failed.
Eris has returned from her studies with a renewed perspective. She is convinced that while the nightmares are like weapons, they can still be turned against their creators. With the perspective in mind, she has determined how to approach the ritual of severance anew. We approached the last ritual of severance the wrong way, attempting to banish the nightmare of Aldrin Sov. But I should have known. Denial is not the way. Now it is on you to return to the Leviathan and contain the necessary nightmare essence to fuel another attempt at the ritual. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what we need to do. We just need to do more of the seasonal activity. And I had a friend of mine point out, it actually... Pardon me, I'm sorry. It actually helps you out more if you do the open area instead of the one specifically made for the containment, because you're more likely to get more people. Oh, we're already on tier 3. Oh, this is a new one. And effects sworn to Odside. Already got my bound vestige, that's good. So now I think we just need to keep completing
Vanguard considered weaponizing the pyramid's technology?
Turning the pyramid against the witness. Is that even possible?
Nothing is without possibility. We must all exercise caution when dealing with paracausal forces, but I admit, the idea has merit.
That doesn't sound like a no. was expecting to be scolded.
Then you have much to learn about me.
Alright, let's go!
It rises, a tide of dread cresting. It's ready to drown us all.
Alright, we're already 33% of the way complete with our quests to get nightmares. So I'm hoping that finishing one full one will help get us a lot further. So we may just only need to do that one. And jump! How did that burn effect hit me when I'm over him? Like all the way up here, okay. Alright, now the next way's up here, so it's going to be those scions. At the current, but that's what it is. I am just trying to get as many kills as I can with this scythe as possible for the bounty. See, now things are starting to look just a little different because now we're doing the nightmares for the loyalist of Adzat. Because if you notice, the scions were dressed a little different. Alright, and now I'm out of ammunition. Do I have any red bar enemies I can easily intimidate? You look like you could be intimidated. Come on, come on, come on. Let the Scorch do the rest. Thank you. That's one. He's enough to help me get a sight, so this way, while I might not have ammunition, I'll have something else. Oh, there's the scythe here.
I sense a current of dread. A powerful nightmare has risen near you. It is time. Light and dark align, turning into a persistent recollection of terror. Seize that power and become a reaper of nightmares.
There we go. So it turns out those unstoppable champions will actually eat the dread that you put in. So you gotta kill those guys immediately. Dad, Jim, that is merciless. That turret is merciless, dude. Now let's hope I can get to that scythe in time. Oh, we only have 46 seconds to kill him. Dang it! Alright, alright. Have to do this the old-fashioned way. If we could just keep the consistent pressure up, we might be able to kill him before time runs out. Oh, that Nova Bomb saved us. 12 seconds on the clock. Are we just running the two of us?
Do you feel that? They're coming.
I have never actually been able to use Headstone this effectively. Like, I've been able to use Headstone pretty effectively. This is just insane. Oh, you already got it, okay. But interesting enough that they're not called champions. Like, they're not called Overload champions, and they're much easier to kill than Overload champions, the Dread Devourers. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody actually use the Overload intended weapons on them. Just yet. Interesting enough. See? No. Okay. It said right there. He stunned an Overload champion. So yeah, never mind. They are regular Overload champions. They just have a different title.
Pathetic.
Yeah, that's just creepy. Okay, whoever developed the snap needs a raise. That is beautiful. It is literally just a shotgun fan of fire. Time lost, weeb. matter what, he consistently moves forward. So if you keep lining up, Dad, Jimmy, you suck. If you consistently line your grenades forward, for Dread. It's 2 of them deposited. I love that laugh, but it's also terrifying, and that's partially kind of why I love it so much. Like the fact that Eris is a lot of hard work has been pumped into Eris to kind of help her rise up from where she was, and the fact that she has risen up from that, and is still absolutely terrifying is just wonderful. There's a lot of ammo right here, jeez. Okay, so containment failed. I guess we ran out of time. How are we looking? 83%. So if we can successfully do this part, oh, this should be the last of it. There we go. How's about you just stay right there, don't move. It seems to be a very similar like binding mechanic to Deep Stone. There you are, and boop! There you go. Okay, we're keeping the damage pretty consistent. So we might actually be able to make it. We seem to do each damage phase in about a minute. So now... now that we have this going on, we should be able to get a sight. Able to really pile on the damage. We got plenty of time, and we're at the rate we're going, we got it in the bag. There we go. Oh wow, that's the 3rd one that I've gotten.
You know, sometimes, if I curl my finger just so, I can feel the pressure of the trigger, smell the gunpowder, hear Cade's screams. I could have done it nice and quick, but, well, you know, don't you? The way he laid there, reached out for his ghost and begged. Like those little shards were going to help him.
Begone, you facile caricature. Your lies have no power here.
Man, that's messed up. Alright, so now that we've done that, now we can do the sever for the week, and that's going to be sever reconciliation. So, let's go ahead and see if we can't head into that. Alright, here we go.
Your mission remains, but a malicious tinge creeps these halls.
A tinge? And the amplifiers are down, so failing my severance, I make things worse.
Are you surprised?
The ship was changing before we arrived, Crow.
After which, things did not improve.
Then let's get to fixing it.
So that's cool, they've made it more difficult, and I'm hoping...
The amplifiers appear to be fighting an unknown interference, but they are working.
What I'm hoping is that they've
These
made it
vines riddle
creepier.
into everything, changing it. Reminds me of adventuring in the Black Garden. Our turning points always seem to come by force.
Maybe yours.
Yes. You've had an overabundance of choice in your life. Certainly not a lost child ricocheting between authority figures. How's your stewardship of him been, Guardian?
This is between you and me.
Steady.
Listen to your handler. Wouldn't want to jeopardize the mission.
Now, one thing I did notice looking through the triumphs is that there is a hidden callus bot in every... Oh! Why, hello there. There's a hidden callus bot and a hidden bobblehead in each one of these. And I'm just going to kind of check through here and see what all we got. Alright. Okay, so headstone really does a lot. That's very beneficial. Do you mind? To have more armed people, like heavily armed. I love Callus's Cabal. Like, I just love the purple. I love it so much. I'm all for the purple, the regality, the opulence.
Guardian, went smoother this time.
He's picking up on some of my old tricks. Starting to aim like me.
Using your tricks against you sounds good to me.
A lot of attitude for somebody who broke down crying last time we were here. Will your aim stay steady when the Scorn call you father?
If they attack me, if I have to.
If?
And that's the door. Keep up, Aldrin.
Alright, so I really want to find that callus spot. Just gonna keep in it. Why are you all surrounding this one? What happens if I turn this one instead? Okay, so we got power restored, so now we can take a look around. Really want to find that hidden callus bot. That's it right there.
You attempt to halt the cosmic performance that is beyond you. A beauty forged outside of your understanding. You struggle, as I did. A grub fattened on the lies of reality, writhing within a suffocating existence. But the silken walls of that cocoon are not a grave, little grub. They are petals, waiting to bloom. Soon, you will emerge to see the magnanimous arc of eternity unfurl before you. Its story laid bare. You will understand what I understand. Our end is set. All that remains is the drama of our strife, the struggle to push open our walls. So, resist if you must. It is in your nature to defy, even against your own best interests. It will only hasten your revelation.
Bruh. Callus getting philosophical on us. Now. There is this one right here. I'm wondering if they're all going to take place in separate areas, or if they're all going to take place in the same area. Like, Crow's is taking place in the same area. And that kind of makes sense. I'm wondering if whenever we get to Zavala's or Keitel's,
The
if...
Vanguard. You were supposed to be heir of the reef. Talk about a step down. Mara must be furious.
The Queen is content that Crow has found his own path.
She said that? Huh. Turning over a new leaf, I suppose.
Amplifier established. Crow will reach his second beacon shortly. The interference appears to be echoed by the phantoms that haunt the Leviathan's halls. It is spreading.
Alright, so this seems to be, if I'm not mistaken, where we had to fight the impenetrable dude. Yeah, this is where he was at. Obtain Scion decryption keys. Each one seems to be 20%, so I guess I am doing... Dang it! Alright. Okay, well, at least I still got the key. He's gonna be a little bit more of a nuisance now, isn't he? Sorry about that. See if we can't run past this guy. We only got one more to go. See if we can be a little more quiet.
Lockdown is again lifted, and power rerouted. Proceed.
Okay. Now we just gotta see if we can't get past this big guy.
I can't imagine seeing a stranger with my sibling's face, but finding out that someone isn't who you thought they were, I understand that.
Obviously. It's your entire life.
I'm a guardian of the city. I'm sure Mara and I will work together at some point. We'll need some realignment.
You hearing this, Guardian? 1 foot back in the reef. Prince Crow doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but we'll get by.
Funny. That's the last one. I'm ready when you are, Guardian.
Crow, you can do this. You are strong enough.
When we first touched down, I wasn't sure. But I trust you. Both of you.
All right. Let's try this again. Pretty happy with this,
I'm ready to finish this.
Let's go.
I empathize with your devotion to a cause, but aren't you tired of this little dance?
I hadn't found my footing before. This time, I'm ready for you.
All right, let's see how this goes. All right, let's go. Come on, stay, enjoy the nades! Come on! Where are you running? It's okay, I got more where that came from. I have an infinite amount, one might say. Listen, I'm just telling you right now, there's no problem in this game that can't be solved by 8 grenades in the span of 6 seconds. It's just how it goes.
Guardian?
I'm assuming you meant the fanatic, not me, being put to rest. Where do you think you're going?
Dreadful blade manifests from the Harvester.
Come on, Fickrel. Where you at? If I stay on him hard enough, I might be able to just kill him in this tunnel. And not die myself. Never mind. Think I might just die myself. Dang it! Come on!
Manifests from the Harvester.
Okay, but where's the teleporter? I want to kill him with the scythe. I want to reap the undying zombie dude. There we go!
I told myself a story about who you were. A villain strung together from whispers of the things you'd done. But you're right. I'm scared. I'm scared that our nature might make my friends dangerous to me. Or me to them. We all have parts we wish weren't there. But acknowledging them can make us stronger. I'll always be balancing on the edge of something terrible. But now I have someone to pull me back. Who? You. I can learn from your mistakes. My triumphs, too. Yeah. You point out the pitfalls, I'll fill them in. We'll right your wrongs together. See you around.
I like how it changed from Nightmare of Uldren to
Guardian.
Memory of Uldren.
Eris. I did it.
See, you are stronger than your doubts presumed. The Leviathan's connection to the pyramid phrase. Our gamble is working, Guardians.
Alright, let's see. I want to pick up that... And then I also need to pick up the Nezarek's Whisper. Oh, it has Deep Sight. Nice. Alright, so it looks like the next thing on our quest is to meet up with Crow at the helm. So let's see you there.
Second chances. Turns out I've been using mine wrong. I thought being a guardian was my destiny. That wielding the light for good was the most I had to offer. But it's clear now. This is what the Traveler chose me for. I was reforged in the light for a purpose. To remake something dead and gone into something beautiful. To learn how to forge something new from what we were. Everything Uldren did to the reef, the scorn, Fikrul. I have a responsibility. No. A calling to make them whole. And I can't replace Cade. But I can cover his old patrols. Maybe organize the hunters a bit, if they'll let me. Clean up some of my mess. I don't know if I can fix everything Uldren left broken. But I can try.
Is this Crow becoming the Hunter Vanguard? It's over. Crow has finally confronted and defeated the nightmare of Uldren Sov, and in doing so, believes he understands his purpose as a guardian. I thought being a guardian was my destiny, Crow said. That wielding the light for good was the most I had to offer, but it's clear now that this is what the Traveler chose me for. I was reforged in the light with a purpose. Crow's renewed faith and strength have given him a new lease on life, and you're to thank for that. Return to Eris at the Crown of Sorrow to further discuss this victory. So now let's go talk to Eris, and it looks like we have another transmat. I see him over there.
I have long said that the darkness can be used as a power for good, even when others doubted. By helping Crow to accept his past as Uldren Sov, we have changed the inherent nature of a nightmare into something new. A manifestation of healed trauma, a memory of the man Crow once was. The best of him. Uldren is as much a part of Crow as the darkness is a part of you or me. And there is more to it than pain. In this success, we have discovered the key to our victory. Through our bond, the Crown of Sorrow, we could convert the nightmares into a force against Callus. But the process to convert these psychic constructs will not be an easy one. It is a battle Guardians are not accustomed to fighting. I know that shortcoming all too well. Resume your work aboard the Leviathan, Guardian, and I will prepare for the next severance ritual.
I have long said that the darkness can be used as a power for good, even when others doubted, Eris said, elated at the shared victory. Uldren is as much a part of Crow as the darkness is a part of you or I. And there is more to it than pain. She continued saying, in this success, we have discovered the key to our victory. Through our bond to the crown of sorrow, we could convert the nightmares into a force against Callus. Eris is prepared to wield this new power, one of memories, against Callus. She will need time to determine how best to proceed. In the meantime, continue containing the nightmare threat aboard the Leviathan. Alright. Looks like we got it now. So that's it for the season. Or not for the season, for this week of the season. Let's see what all we want to do. Let's see. First time you defeat an avarice treasurer each week drops additional rewards. Haunted alcove chests and opulent chests have a chance to drop opulent umbral energy. Let's go with that one. We'll eventually do all of it because I want that Reaper title. Best believe I want that Reaper title.
Per our arrangement, I am delivering a status report on the Imperial survey of the Leviathan. Our scouts confirm your reports of psychic anomalies emanating from the red phantoms seen throughout the ship. Scion Opti theorized that these phantoms are manifestations forged from a psychic background radiation permeating the Leviathan. Darkness. Navigational equipment shows that the Leviathan entered a gravitational anomaly and it was at once within and outside of the known universe for an indeterminate period of time. When it emerged from this state, most of its crew were missing, and an infestation of unknown fungal matter had infiltrated all decks of the ship. Command structure appears to have broken down. Loyalists who emerged from the anomaly disembarked from the Leviathan. We are attempting to determine their location. Those currently aboard are newly grown, combat-ready clones that have no higher brain function. They operate as an extension of my father's will. At Valis Forge's suggestion, I have submitted a recommendation for Crow to participate in a joint investigation to supplement our own. It is my hope that together, we can tear into the beating heart of the Leviathan and drag my father screaming into the light of your sun. Until such a time, we are Cabal, we eat the mountains, we drink the seas.
God, I love that that sounded like such a constantly repeated goodbye. Like, until then, we're Cabal, we eat the mountains, we drink the seas. Okay, whatever, goodbye. All right, that's it. That's the story for the week, for the season, and now we wait. But if I can be real with you for a second, if I can just take a minute, you can probably hear it. I'm fighting off a sickness. I am coming down from what I had, and that's really kind of bled into these videos and bled into these episodes where I haven't been at the most energy. I haven't been as talkative as much, and I know that really kind of kills the entertainment value of what I'm trying to get to you, but I really do appreciate y'all's willingness to stick through it with me and keeping these episodes going and keeping watching this with me, because this helps keep the dream alive. This helps keep what I need to keep going, and I can't do this without you, so thank you so much. Point. See my point right there. Well, anyway, we have some streams coming up next week, provided I can get this crud out of my system. Alright, so the first stream of the month is going to be this Saturday, June 4th, and then we have another one coming up on June 18th. So that's our 2 days, June 4th, June 18th. I'll get those dates updated, link to both of those places down below. Twitter and Twitch is where I'm going to put those updates. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed making it. This is a blast. This is honestly a dream come true. I've wanted to do this for such a long time, and now here I am getting to do it, and I can't do it without your help. Thank you so much for joining. Come see me again next time, and make sure you go the way the crow flies.